Rule number one in health: a balanced mentality is the key to healthy living. Don't be, as Jesus Christ would say, the hypocrites, and only concentrate on what you're putting in your mouth. The things you put in your mouth are not as important as what comes out of your mouth. When it comes to true health, it's really about what comes out of your mouth before what goes into your mouth. Yes, food is a major importance to the body. It is a nurturing factor. But there is no greater power than your conscious perception of yourself. You can eat whatever you want if the conscious perception of yourself is clear and sure. Your body will turn pork to fish. It will turn candy to fruit. This is why children are indestructible. Children can eat dirt. Children have eaten dirt. Children can eat all the junk food they want. You know, when you're young, you eat all kind of craziness. And then you get to a certain age, and then it begins to bother you. It's not what you're eating. It's what you're thinking while you're eating. Children eat with no regard for what they're eating because they trust in the fact that they are supposed to live. When we get older, we begin to doubt the fact that we are supposed to live. Things are told to us: don't do this or you're going to die. Do this and you'll live. And as an adult, we take that into our conscious perception and begin to make rules. So the same Twinkies you ate when you were younger now turn into poison when you're older. Children don't have this problem. Children are just living from day to day. Hey, give me the Twinkies, give me the steak, give me the fish, give me a vegetable, give me whatever. It doesn't matter because their conscious perception of themselves are not tainted with all kinds of opinions on do's and don'ts and whys and hows and all of that. It's that that diseases the mind first, not your food. Let's move over to wealth. Health, then wealth. What does it mean to be wealthy? Many people think that wealth has to do with money. Wealth has to do with money only. Money is a small part of being wealthy. Wealth, again, comes back to your conscious perception of yourself. There are some people who have millions of dollars and they are poor in their thinking, so they lose everything, or the millions still does not bring them happiness. Some people have nothing and are happy about themselves, and they go on to live very productive lives, even without money. My mother was one of these people who had very little in her life, but she was happy. She was content with a card game on Friday. She was happy. She looked at life as, well, here I am. It's a short time I got. Let me enjoy it. These are the sciences of true wealth. Let's go deeper. Money. Everybody says, I want money. Give me money. I want all the money I could possibly get. But no one has anything to sell. If I could say one thing to the youth of this audience, one thing, it would be this. If you want money in life, Get a skill, have a trade, have something to sell. It is the simplest concept in the world and the hardest thing for people to understand. I want money. Fine, ain't nothing wrong with that. What are you selling? Most people say, I want money. And then somebody says, well, what do you got? Nothing. What can you do? Nothing. Well, have you been trained? Are you educated? Well, no. Well, how do you expect to get money? The one that gets money is the one who has something to sell. In my case, I sell rap music to the public. This is a skill. Years ago, the hip-hop community was faced with critique, such as, it's only going to last another year and it's going to be over. Those that can remember 1978, those that can remember 1979 when Rapper's Delight came out, and all the Sugar Hill records came out, and everybody says, oh, just another 5 more years, it'll be all over. Some rappers believe that. Some of them said, yeah, I know what we doing ain't really nothing. They're not here with us today. Some of us, like me, said, no, I don't think so. Matter of fact, you know what I think? I think that the only way for rap music to really survive past 5 years is if I make it survive past 5 years. The point here is this. Be careful of the opinions that others have of you. Be careful of the opinions that others have of you. The only time you should accept an opinion from someone else is when you have a firm opinion of who you are already. When you have a firm opinion, I am this. For now, this is who I am. I am comfortable with who I am right this second. Then somebody else could come along and say, you know, I think you're the greatest thing that ever. Thank you. You know, I think you're so terrible. Thank you. But who are you to yourself?